like button. Don't forget to do that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Plenty of more Lions stuff to get to in this ranking right here. Per Sharp Football Analysis, they came in with their 2023 NFL Front 7 rankings.
And 17 and on.
And then look at that. Coming in at 27, the Detroit Lions. Now, in front of them, Houston. Oh, wow. With the rookie, Will Anderson.
Bro, the Vikings are 24.
Vikings with, wow.
Marcus Davenport and his half sack.
And his half sack.
They don't even have Darius Smith anymore.
And if you talk about front 7, man, you lost 2.
Delvin Tomlinson?
Well, yes. Well, that's another part of it. They lost Delvin, they lost Darius Smith, and they lost Eric Kendricks. So hey, if you want to bring up that front 7, they got worse. But somehow they come in at 24. 25, the Broncos. Texans, that is bogus. It is what it is, though. Falcons, Raiders, Bears, Rams, and Cardinals, I do think are fair, like back of the league. The Lions, though, and this is why I'm going to try and understand where they're coming from here, because at least in Detroit, you look at the talent they have on this defensive line, and there's Aiden Hutchinson's the guy, I think nationally is well respected, but other than that, there's not really any marquee guys. There's James Houston, in which we like. He's up and coming. But it's not like people on national shows are talking about James Houston yet. I think they will. But Aleem McNeil, he's not on the map yet. I think he's drawing attention to people that know ball, but he's not nationally recognized. Josh Pascal, now you got Broderick Martin. Romeo Okwara hasn't been healthy, but we know he had a 10-sack season when he was healthy. There's a lot of unproven guys on this defensive line, which I think hence why they rank at 27. Although I disagree, I can see why they put them.
You know what, Jeff? You're being too kind, because I for one, cannot see why, especially when you look at this Sharp Football Analysis, which is a funny and ironic name considering what they wrote, what this list they made. They mentioned Jack Campbell. They say, despite adding linebacker Jack Campbell in the first round of the draft, the Lions' defensive front still ranks towards the bottom. So they mentioned Jack Campbell as a potential guy who can make this front 7 better, and I would agree. They mentioned Aiden Hutchinson, who I think himself should put them higher than 27, having 9.5 sacks, leading all rookies, 3 interceptions, 2 fumble recoveries. That is all well and good. But where the hell is the mentioning of James Houston? I'm at the point where I'm getting a little bit tired of the James Houston disrespect nationally. And for the record, I never really thought that James Houston was disrespected, but when you look at a list like this and you talk about front 7s and you don't even mention the man who had 8 sacks last season in 7 games, who had more sacks than Kayvon Thibodeau and Trayvon Walker combined, who had more sacks per game than Nick Bosa. I get it, in a short sample size. How do you not put him up there? His presence alone should probably, him along with Aiden Hutchinson, along with, you can debate guys like Jack Campbell or Malcolm Rodriguez or Lee McNeil, the Aquaras, all of that, should put them at very worst in the top 20.